My husband Wes and I have two beautiful daughters, Charlotte and Ella. Charlotte is 3 years old. Ella will be 2 in just about a month. They're very similar in height and body build, everything, except Charlotte just doesn't have the hair that Ella has. She was covered in bruises. We were unsure why. So we went to the ER that I actually have worked at for the past 10, 11 years. She got blood work, and the doctor I've known that whole time came in with tears in her eyes, telling me she was fairly certain it was cancer, leukemia. That was the last thing I ever expected to hear. And I had to then make the hardest phone calls of my life to my husband.
She told me that it didn't sink in right away. It didn't really kick in until later when everybody was asleep and I was just kind of sitting there, and then it just kind of hit me like a wave. So I'm like, immediately start thinking worst case scenario, cancer is a terrible thing, for all ages, but for children, it's exceptionally terrible.
When Charlotte was first diagnosed with leukemia, I felt like my whole world was coming in on me. It didn't feel real. I was in like a nightmare state. We first went to the main hospital down in Philadelphia. We were down there for, for her induction for a little over a week. We started her chemotherapy at that time, and we talked about where to go from here. And the next place we were going to go from there was the Valerie Fun Center in Voorhees. Once we got there, we met Miss Tracy, who is Charlotte's nurse, who she adores. We also got to meet Carissa, who is the social worker, who has helped our family tremendously. Bree, the child life specialist, she helped Charlotte with, giving her a toy that helped her learn to use oral medication. And Charlotte loved giving her toy the medicine, and then we'd give it to Charlotte, and it made it so much easier and smoother of a process.
It was definitely difficult. Neither one of us knew what was going to happen. I mean, all the doctors told us, all the stats, that this was the most common and that they had the best success rate with treating this, but you still don't know. You don't know if you're going to be that few percent that the treatment doesn't work.
She's going to make it through this. She's going to live. She's going to be a grown-up. She's going to do amazing things with her life. Her shirt today says future leader, because I truly believe that that's what she's going to be. If it wasn't for the support and guidance of everybody there at the Valerie Fun Center, we wouldn't be where we are today with her treatment.
Everybody there has just been so amazing. And I wouldn't even dream, nothing would make me move now, because they've just been so great.
Yeah, the Valerie Fun's been there with us since day one, and it's been huge. It's been huge for our family. I can't say enough good things.